welcome back to our program, We Connect. Thank you, Andrew. Now let's talk about what you do personally. I understand that you love South Indian music. Is that right?
I do, yes. I grew up hearing a lot of music. Of course, it was Western music, classical music, as I have three sisters who are musicians.
Okay.
And I unfortunately never trained myself in any area of music, but I think that my ear was trained by hearing it so much, and I have found my ear has responded well to the Carnatic music as well. I enjoy it, and I find it sticking with me. So I've enjoyed going to a lot of performances here.
Right. So do you go during the season in December? You attend a lot of the events?
Yes. My wife and I have both enjoyed it a lot.
Right. What about film? I see that you're involved with a lot of film. For instance, you have the Crossover Festival and things like this. So is that an area of your interest as well?
Yeah, well, I think both the U.S. and India are distinctive for having incredibly vibrant film industries, and there's a lot that we can learn from one another, and there are a lot of collaborations going on increasingly. It's not an area where I have a lot of expertise, but of course I enjoy films as we all do.
Right. Your three children are studying in the U.S. Do they get down here to visit you and Elizabeth often?
Well, they've come each year at Christmas for the past 2 years and have had a marvelous time. Our kids grew up in the Foreign Service, living in several countries, and before India we were 6 years in the U.S., and so I wasn't sure after those 6 years what their reaction would be to coming to India, to being in a foreign country again. And I found they were delighted to be experiencing a foreign culture, learning about India. They very quickly got out taking trips in auto rickshaws, and my daughter bought some Indian clothing. My sons also got the long kurtas.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they enjoyed it a lot that first time, and then again we're here in January, and I had a nice time. So we hope that they'll be back again towards the end of this year.
And you're getting ready to go home, of course, very shortly, right?
Yes, I have a son graduating from college in May. So.
Right. Now, the consulate uses a lot of technology, as we all have to do these days. You have a competition coming up, the Chennai blog. Let's talk about that, because perhaps it's a good way to also get our viewers to maybe participate in it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's a blog contest on Indo-U.S. relations, and it's our effort to get involved in some of the new media.
Yes.
And we know that a lot of people are using blogs and social networking sites, and SMS, a growing phenomenon. So our effort is to try to engage with the public of India and find ways to get the kind of content in those new media on topics such as Indo-U.S. relations. We've had a good response so far. I think I heard that there were 30 blogs already established, and it gets people thinking. So we think it's a good thing to do. And
expressing their views and expressing what they feel about various things.
Absolutely.
I suppose that's really the operative word here, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah. Because more people can make their views known and accessible to others.
Okay, that's great. Well, Andrew, I'd really like to thank you so much for giving us your very valuable time today. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. And we wish you a wonderful stay for the rest of the time that you have here with us in our country. Thanks again for being with us on our show. Well, that's all we have time for on We Connect. We really do hope that you'll keep watching our program. It takes place every single week. So before I say goodbye, take care. Bye for now.